Good, happy Monday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast. Let's get started. First up, nothing found in Raymond search for mass shooting suspect. The search for a suspect wanted in connection with a shooting in Massachusetts took place to a Raymond neighborhood Monday morning. Dad surprised son after returning from year-long deployment. Two brothers at Troy Elementary School were surprised Monday when their father returned from serving overseas in the Army. President calls on Senate to act on Supreme Court nominee. President Barack Obama accused Senate Republicans on Monday of putting politics above all else in refusing to consider his Supreme Court nominee. Attorney General sees no active role for his office in Phillips Academy probe. Attorney General Joseph Foster has turned down the request by a group of state lawmakers that his office investigate Phillips Exeter Academy's handling of several sexual misconduct allegations, saying that the matter is being handled by the Exeter Police Department and he sees no active role for his office at this time. Plastic company CEO says he's committed to fixing contamination problem. The CEO of a plastic company involved in a water contamination centered in Merrimack said Monday that his company is taking the issue seriously and is concerned about the health risk for everyone else. Officials warn of deadly new street drug. New England police are warning about a powerful new street drug that could be 100 times deadlier than fentanyl. Study shows private wells could be linked to bladder cancer. A study has found that drinking water from private wells in New Hampshire might have contaminated to elevate risk of bladder cancer. After criticism by Trump team, Horn cancels email vote on her slate for convention panel slot. State Republican Party Chairwoman Jennifer Horn blasted by Donald Trump campaign officials for staking the deck against them on Monday abruptly canceled a controversial email vote to slate New Hampshire members for the top committees of the Republican National Convention. Ernest on Garland, I think it's pretty clear what's happening here. Pretty interesting this afternoon so far. Had a little downtime before the press briefing with Josh Earnest. White House Chief of Staff Press Secretary discuss Scouts opening. I'd like to thank my invite to the White House for an interview with the President as a result of being respected, fair journalist, or at least it's because of my sparkling personality. Oh, quick yet. New Hampshire fishermen now allowed to bag more haddock. Fishermen in New Hampshire are now allowed to catch 5 times more haddock than they were previously allowed. Crashed car found abandoned along Campton Highway. A crashed vehicle is found abandoned along Route 3 in Campton early Sunday morning. Trump New Hampshire delegates push away own slate for key National Convention Committee slots. Donald Trump's delegation to the Republican National Convention on Monday pushed its own slate of delegates, chairman and member of the top convention committees in the conventional email vote called New Hampshire GOP Jennifer Horn. Nashua man arrested on multiple drug possession charges. A Nashua man is arrested Friday on methamphetamine, heroin, and fentanyl charges. Multiple fire departments battled Tamworth house fire. Crews from multiple towns responded to a scene of a fire Sunday night in Tamworth. Iraq rejects the Biden treatment. Vice President Joe Biden landed in Baghdad last week, with his aides optimistically declaring that Iraq's political turmoil had trended in more stabilization direction. The Indiana primaries' influence on party conventions. Indiana's primary is posed to be a test of momentum for both parties. Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton are headed to Hoosier State with string of recent wins that could help them dramatically, while the inverse could lead to a bad day for Senator Ted Cruz. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Monday evening. Good night, everyone. Bye.